Hello, Dr. Croston. My name is Chris Fagala. The following presentation is for class PS639, Cyber Warfare and Cyber Deterrence. The United States government tells us the majority of cyber attacks are coming from China because the IP address found during the hack was a Chinese IP. So I guess we should believe them, right? While the world only knows of the cyber threat China has looming, they do not seem to realize domestic cyber attacks are still going unpublished. I've found numerous sites that has technology to help mask your IP or change your IP to any country you wish. One site I found states changing your IP address is not hard. With tools like SurfEasy VPN, you can not only hide your IP address, but change it to pretend you're in a different country. SurfEasy lets you move from the US to the UK to Singapore in seconds. Another site states, well, you can't change a public dynamic or a static IP address provided by your ISP without consultation. There are ways of blocking your associated IP address for greater security and access to region-restricted content. A proxy server is a computer on a local network that acts as an intermediary between your computer and a remote location on the internet, serving as a gateway through which all communication must pass. The server essentially relays all information on your behalf, stripping the original IP address and replacing it with its own. Using the server will likely slow your connection, and they do cooperate with law enforcement, but they remain a terrific and simple way to mask your public IP address without the involvement of your ISP. While I myself would never do this, there are people out there wanting to make a quick buck that certainly would. I believe that sites such as these need to be taken down. They serve no purpose but harm by invading people's privacy with available technology. How can we prevent hacking, you might ask? It has been said, and I agree, the best way to win the Super Bowl is with a good defense. I believe the same goes for cyber warfare. To begin with, every person on this planet has a unique set of fingerprints that nobody else can have, due to everyone having a different sequence-based pair of nucleotides in their DNA. When a person commits a crime without wearing gloves, odds are they will leave their oily fingerprints behind. Police usually dust for fingerprints and then run it through the National Crime Information Center, or NCIC, to see if people's fingerprints are filed. If this person matches the fingerprints found at the scene of the crime, it is proof that this person was in fact at the scene of the crime. With a few more clues, such as an interview and background check, it will prove this person guilty or not guilty. An IP address is like a fingerprint. Everyone has their own unique IP, but the problem is people having the technology to change it. No country on earth could possibly gather the resources to attribute to and retaliate against thousands of attacks per day. Therefore, the components of this deterrence theory must be a strong defense. A robust combination of hardware and software components intended to make unauthorized access nearly impossible. This will serve two purposes. First, it will completely prevent most intruders from gaining entry into the system, and second, it may keep potential intruders from even trying, due to the very low probability of successfully breaking into the system relative to the very high cost of doing so. This form of defense must block or dissuade the majority of aspiring attackers so that the remaining ones can be dealt with through retaliatory methods. A form of defense needed to keep our secrets and data safe from the hacker must be more than just a strong password. Knowledgeable hackers can break that password in seconds. Just as if you need two forms of ID to get your license at the DMV, everyone should need at least two forms of security to protect your files. Along with the strong password, the kind of technology needed is called multimodal biometrics, which are a combination of two or more of the following: a fingerprint, iris, voice, and facial recognition. One biometric modality is not the best for all implementations. Many factors must be taken into account when implementing a biometric device, including location, security risk, task, expected number of users, user circumstances, and existing data, etc. Biometric security is mainly implemented in environments with critical physical security requirements or that are highly prone to identity theft. But it shouldn't stop there. It should be in all computer technology, such as phones and personal computers. Biometric security-based systems or engines store human body characteristics that do not change over an individual's lifetime. An individual's body characteristics are pre-stored in a biometric security system or scanner, which may be accessed by authorized personnel. When an individual walks into a facility or tries to gain access into the system, the biometric scanner evaluates his or her physical characteristics, which are then matched with stored records. If a match is located, the individual is granted access. Fingerprint technology has reached the top of the biometric environment because it offers the best overall solution considering three aspects: a level of accuracy to identify the person, the price, and convenience. Another one of the promising biometric recognition methods is iris recognition. This is because the iris texture provides many features such as freckles, corneas, stripes, furrows, and crypts, etc. These features are unique for different people and distinguishable. Such unique features in the anatomical structure of the iris make it the true distinction among individuals. In a proven use of biometrics to secure data, MasterCard said that its biometric verification system, which combines both voice and facial recognition, has received a 98% success rate in its pilot trials, according to a report by FinExtra. The credit card firm recently held a closed pilot trial to gain a deeper understanding of consumer interaction with voice and facial recognition. They created a beta mobile app which, when they tested in an e-commerce environment on over 14,000 transactions. The test group, drawn from MasterCard employees around the world, used both Android and iOS operating systems. The results were very exciting, yielding a successful verification rate of 98%, mixing a combination of voice and facial recognition. Just like any password can be broken with ease, biometrics can as well if the hacker tries hard enough. Due to this very reason, every biometric system needs to provide biometric template protection, which confirms the privacy and security of biometric data. The biometric data used in a biometric system should not leak any information about the biometric features. It is also required to provide revocability to the irrevocable biometric data. In password-based authentication systems or token-based authentication systems, passwords or tokens are easy to change while it is compromised. But biometric traits are inherent and fixed forever. That is, the biometric data is irrevocable. The owner of the biometric traits is not able to revoke their biometric when it is compromised. As a result, the biometric data becomes useless forever. To overcome this problem, it demands a cancelable transformation, a biometric template to provide revocability to the irrevocable biometric. Simultaneously, it would ensure the privacy of biometric data so that the transform template does not leak any information about the original template. Moreover, biometric data is required to be transmitted over non-secure communication channels for remote use. Therefore, there is a need to generate a cryptographic key which is revocable and non-intervertible from the biometrics of two different users without compromising the privacy and security of the biometrics involved in key generation processes. Another few issues I have come across when searching for biometrics is that I found websites that openly state exactly what tools and programs our government are using to protect their secret data. This needs to be taken offline. It only helps the hacker with what all he or she needs in order to gain access to the desired data to sell to the highest bidding. For reason being, I will not reference the site. Furthermore, biometrics can sometimes be bypassed if they are up close and personal with the person they wish to hack, or not taken close at all. By taking the target's cell phone and then doing a quick Facebook search or Google search of a person that's oh, I can't even do it. These two most powerful people in the world, by taking their cell phones with facial recognition biometrics on it, You can easily hack into their computer. However, all the hacker would have to do is enlarge, print, and scan the picture on the software. However, the lighting and position of the picture must be perfect or risk getting blocked after a certain number of fails. Numerous security systems are a must. If one has failed, the other might possibly be hard to crack as well. According to the Department of Defense, they are taking steps to ensure that progress continues in areas most critical to meeting future challenges, such as full-spectrum cyberspace capabilities and where the potential for game-changing breakthroughs appear most promising. The DoD states that they will actively seek innovative approaches to how they fight, how they posture our force, and how they leverage their asymmetric strengths and technological advantages. Furthermore, the DoD believes innovation is paramount when given the increasingly complex warfighting environment they expect to encounter. When and only when our computers are utilizing these technologies will all of our secrets and data be more secure. And finally, by utilizing this deterrence methodology, it will raise the cost of trying to hack into a computer to become more out of reach. Michael Tiffany, chief architect at Recursion Ventures and also a hacker, said it best when he said, "By gaining security, we didn't stop the hackers from trying to obtain secret data. What we've done is we've increased their expense. We've increased the cost to launch distributed attacks. The more expensive it is, the less motivated the hacker. No matter who's doing the hacking, we must not sit back and watch as people disguise their internet identity, hack into our accounts and get away without ever being caught. We must utilize the biometric technology that harnesses our DNA blueprints in order to secure our secret data." Thanks.